No reason to get sentimental. No sense in begging, please. Don't ask me how I got this mental. Don't ask me how I did that bliss. 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 Don't ask me how I did that bliss.
We just arrived here in Shoal Lake 40. We're going to go say hello to Chief Irwin Red Sky and the people of the community here at Shoal Lake 40.
I'm almost on my knees. This girl got some sweet evil. Release me here, please. Release me here, please. Release me here, please. Release me here, please. Release me here, please.
I grew up on the Lake of the Woods, Shoal Lake. We spent summers living off the land, you know, setting nets, ate fish in the summer, and rabbit and deer and moose and muskrat and beaver tail, and that's how we grew up in the old days. Yeah. Here we are, Shoal Lake 40.
Yeah, welcome home, Billy Joe.
Beautiful Lake of the Woods. Hello there. Bonjour. That's your baby right there?
Yep.
Billy Joe is going to be there. He's going to do Dance on the Wild Race for us, and our elder brother will show him how it's done.
I remember doing this when I was little. I came here with cowboy boots, but I put on Indian boots now. One more? Okay, I need a beat. Imagine that was a good life. I knew no other life. I didn't know about the outside world from that until we got caught up in the residential school system, and then boom, we got hit with the outside world. These grounds were the place of the Cecilia Jeffrey Indian Residential School, where they used to ship all the Treaty 3 Indian kids from the 40s, the 50s, and into the 60s. And it's got a pretty bad history here because it damaged a lot of lives, this place. Very institutionalized. Wasn't very comfortable here. It was kind of rough. It's where I learned not to show my feelings, and no cultural freedom here at all. Couldn't speak our language. 10 months we were here. And two months we were out, went back home for 2 months. Try to have a family life, but it was never the same after we got here. And I'm a statistic too here because I drank for a lot of years over this place, trying to forget this place. I drank for 22 years and trying to cover up the pain that was brought on by this institutionalization of our people.
Imiga nitu zoma pinjei, utinan guizes. Tapskona kakchimiga tiot, nishma inganak.
Think you have an interesting story? Tell us about it.
Click on to our website, thesharingcircle.com, and email us your stories today. Check us out and learn more about this Indian, thesharingcircle.com.
Grade 9, one summer I went to this powwow in Emo, Ontario, Manitou Rapids powwow. And after the powwow, there was a little social evening with the young people. And the Feathermen came to that community to play the Friday and Saturday night dances.
Well, the Feathermen goes way back in time, way back in the 60s during the they call the British invasion.
Featherman was Martin Tuesday, Morris MacArthur, Chuck Scrub and myself.
Martin Tuesday asked me to sit in that night. And I wound up playing the entire night with the Feathermen. But I didn't think nothing of it. I just went back to do my grade 10, and I got a phone call from the Feathermen asking me if I wanted to join their band. And I said, okay, yeah, for sure. And I never looked back after that. I knew that choosing a music career was all I wanted to do.
No reason to get sentimental. No sense in begging, please. Don't ask me how I got this mental. Don't ask me how I did that bliss. 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 I'm now a true believer. I'm almost on my knees. This girl got some sweet evil. Release me, Empress. Release me, heaven, please. Release me, heaven, please. Release me, heaven, please. Release me, heaven, please.
Music came over from England. All those hit makers. I started listening to the Yardbirds and the Rolling Stones. And now their stuff was kind of bluesy, rock and roll bluesy. They had a little bit of a roughness to them. So I decided to look into the influences of these guys, where they got those chops from. And I found out that music was American music to begin with, like Muddy Waters and Bo Diddley and English rock and roll guys adopted that style of music and put their own little twist to it. I began to learn some of the nuances of real American blues playing, and I started using that influence in my playing.
He listened to the music, connected with that music, and wanted to play that music. And there's also, a connection with the Aboriginal community too. In the Native world, you look at First Nation history. There is reasons to play the blues.